Okay, I have one more question. I don't know if Andy will go there, but it's been one of the things that people have been asking. Why did you not perform at the Salah Fest in April at Abeka?
Okay, but I performed at the Salah Fest in Nima.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So the original plan was I wrapped up whatever I was doing abroad and rushing because I felt like it's been 8 years since I hadn't done any. I stand to be corrected. If 4 or 8.
Okay.
Since I hadn't done any Salah situation. So I was direct.
First off, are you a Muslim or
No,
a Christian?
no. I'm a Christian. The teams were speaking. So Chief, the grounds team, and one Cedric were having conversations. So they will deal with all these and then find time to bring it to my desk because they know I'm also doing a lot of things personally and stuff. So when it came to our desk, I knew that, okay, fine, there's work to do. But the proceedings didn't go well. You see, so we had to disengage. And so it was brought to my hand, all right, that is what it is. We know how we operate, so I might as well just do which one that is. So I ended up at the Nima one, and then that was it for me.
Because I interviewed Baba Sadiq, and he said your manager had called to tell him that you were not there because of Wale's presence at the same show.
That's very preposterous too. You see, that's very, 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 very preposterous too. And I think these are the things that has led us where we are going. I actually saw an interview where he confirmed it, saying that it is my. I don't want to go into it too much, but the truth is going to be revealed anytime soon, properly. We disengaged because he went ahead to post the flyers where we're not supposed to be advertised. Internally, we're not supposed to be advertised for these events. We're not paid. It's not a paid event. Even if it was, we have a modus operandi where we needed, okay, these are charity shows that I've left Yankee and come and I really want to do. We have label situations going on that we have different ways. So these are charity shows, basically free shows. So the plan was not to be advertised. So why then did I do Nima? Nobody saw any proper advertisement. So they were in contact. By the time they would even finish for me to hear it, Baba Sadiq has gone ahead to post a flyer. He even posted a wrong flyer because of, I think maybe, I don't know what his plans were, which is confirmed. We have screenshots by Cedric, who was really, he was disappointed at, why would his boss even do that? We have evidence to that. So that was what broke us and we couldn't go. And we communicated that to you, Chief Communicator. I was not in that space, but I'm answering for.
Right.
So that was communicated. That's it, that we can't make it anymore. If we had ill intentions, we would have gone ahead to say, of course, at least for nothing at all, the team is getting formidable every day. We would say, we cannot make it for Nima. No. When we thought about it, I'm like, nah. I pushed it away. Say, let's not make it seem like we know we can't go anymore, but leave it so that the show flows. Then after, maybe if somebody asks, you can also say, I was sick, I was not feeling well. It's slight. Else you're going to be disrupting somebody else's show to be like, I'm not going to be there. The regular. So anybody who's going there in expectation of Stonebwoy shouldn't be there. We didn't do none of those. This tells you that we have great intentions. At least we still believe that we're good. So we wouldn't do that. It's only unfortunate that that didn't happen. You can see, you are in tune. You see a lot of shows that people are billed, they're paid, they buy ticket, and last minute they are called off. So in this industry, for people not to show up and perform is not really like too much of a big deal, except maybe the reasons are not really firm. But who are you to just say, these are the reasons. We couldn't engage anymore. And then a few days after, he goes on to advertise Shatawale. That is his event. It's normal. That is all that there was. Kasana ya kani na omo kani bebrebe no. Where sir. That's it. And then the insult of my life came through. I took that as normal because even unprovoked is going on. How much more he feels like he has a reason. Then my disappointment will be that, okay, after some few days, we've kept mute. I think the insult went so far, I got calls from even my father, etc. Like, oh, we all saw the response that was given to him because why would you even go this far? Based on what he said, Baba Sadiq told. So by that period, it is wise to lay low. Now confirming that Baba Sadiq really actually said that by what he said on Joy and said yes, it was Steve. Then we're like, bro, what levels of lies are these? Like, what these lies are too much to contain. But what? You just chill. And that's how we've chilled the whole time. Nobody can tell me that they've seen a reply from any of my people concerning all that misappropriation and that attack of character till this morning. That was all that happened. So whatever the plan was or is, only him can answer and tell us what his plans were or are till today. And any person listening who has been can check, look at it. That is as simple as this is what happened. Done.
In your times of hearing things that are, just as you mentioned, misappropriations, that makes you angry, or something that's supposed to what was the right word?
Trigger you.
Oh, okay. All the adjectives. What calms you?
You have to think through it, a lot of times, because some people will just pick their phones and go on TikTok and go on Facebook and go on IG and spew it out. But I'm used to containing it, and leaving it for the end result sometimes. Look at how simple I've narrated this story, and look at them, the mounting that was made out of it to even disrespect my character so much for nothing. So it just shows me what types and kinds of people I'm dealing with in this life. Because me, I'm living life. I'm not just here to sing music. I put it all together collectively as life. But if I can go ahead to state, at this point where all the insult had gone in, and he has come to confirm, it was actually right there on Joy I watched, and he said, you could have issued a disclaimer to just detach yourself from the fact that, all the insults, blah, blah, blah. None of that was done. And when he was pushed or asked, you could see, he could hear the way he was going about it as if I had done him some evil, but then that's the most. I just watch it and I confirm, and I'm glad that their deeds are showing. Because it's as simple as, even when he was going about tweeting different things to fans, or replying to fans, telling lies about who finances me, telling lies about he putting money directly in my pocket. How many times put money directly in my pocket whilst you're owing me literally. It's on this same platform that Bulldog was pushing that he owes you, and I just be like, I wondered how he even knew. So to be seeing these things and going ahead and all of that, I'm like, no, this is too much. So guess one beautiful thing I did? I picked the phone and I rang my sister. We have we vibe from time to time.
Your sister is in...
Hold on, I'm coming.
Right.
So I rang her because we vibe. Hey, hi, I have some work, blah, blah, blah. Look, everything I'm saying, I can show evidence. It's not like you come and talk, and I can show evidence and everything. So I call her and say, oh, sis, this, that, but I don't know what I've really done to your husband.
Oh, okay.
He says, unapologetically, I'm the one you should call about these things. And I appreciate the fact that I say, yeah, I'm actually really sorry, but I don't. But where the things are going, I'm confused also, because if I had bad intentions, I would have actually, from the beginning, said I don't want to be a part of this show. But I didn't do none of those. I just wanted to see you go. I've collaborated with you, done a lot of things. My Gidigba video was premiered in 3 Music Premier. Like, bro, I've only given you respect and nothing else. So for all of a sudden, the turn and switch and these lies that are going to my character and the level of insults that I was insulted, the only respectful thing I was expecting was for you to actually disclaim that, oh, you didn't give him the platform to do that. But you came on TV and you said, oh, you were there when he was in and then, oh, you laughed and you giggled and you blah, 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 blah. Come on, man. So that alone, just after weeks, now it's confirmed proper that this is where you stand. So your wife was like, oh, I should take heart. I'm like, no, it's cool. Me, I'm not the type that will go on social media, and I can't do that. This is most respectful. Some of you speak to my wife, true or false. Some of you speak to like
every day.
Exactly.
I woke up earlier at 3 a.m. She has sent me.
This is somebody I grew up with. This is somebody I grew up with for years, and he even stated that, oh, but Madam is my friend. We grew up together, so that's it. Then more tweets kept going on, and then now the big one. Jesus Christ, I'm like, really? I called to disrespect your wife, I called to none of those ones, because I have evidence again about that, like this, nothing like that. Then I called him, I said, bro, I spoke to your wife, did he tell you? The way you are going about these things, I don't know what you want, but I've not done you any wrong. But one thing is that don't see me in town and do like say me and you are cool with me. Please keep the same energy. Finish.
Oh, okay.
So in answering your question of how I deal with these things, I find the best ways to deal with them. And these are the approaches I picked and shushed till today. What has anybody heard about anything? Should I rather go online and insult? Or should I fall for the normal antics and stretch it? No. These are the premises I used. So my legal team actually picked on the defamatory one, the one that was accusing me. I can't even use my mouth to say it's there. It's on Twitter. He wrote it, applying to a certain fan. It's disturbing to get to levels like this where everything is just attacking you, blah, blah, blah. I woke up the other day in addition to went to do my show in Legon. By the time I get off stage, I'm going home. I check my phone. I have cancelled another show. So I'm like, okay, fine, it's all right. That is just to show you that the wings, I mean, I know I'm detailing, I would have not, but let's just call a spade and go home, because I'm not going to say this anywhere again. So for the defamatory one, immediately he was served. He rushed to the police station to go and report that I have threatened him. An opinionated guy like him has been threatened a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He didn't mention. He's done all the interviews and was not quick to say that I've threatened him. After when the lawsuit hit, speed. So this, right from here, I'm going to the police station to tender my and go home, because we are law-abiding citizens. This is where it ends, and I believe that for anybody who wants to know, however, who has heard, has gone far and near, my godfathers have called, my dad. I'm sure my mom has even called me and spoken to me in my dream about all these ones. I don't seek to speak on it any longer. We'll deal with it where it has gotten to, so that we get the truth. And that's it. But I can state authoritatively that all the claims that are made towards me are preposterous lies. If I had my way, I'll play evidences here, show evidences here, and go and sleep.
I wish I wouldn't. you know, of all the discussions, I've not touched on these things, because I decided.
Because yes, I respect that, because he asked, and I was not gonna go there, but he's asked. Sometimes when you play it nicely too much, then people still, you know, I know the settings we're living in. I'm sorry to come to that level to throw it in all in, and I know that there are reasonable listeners. I say again, I hate to explain, because who loves you loves you. You see, people who love you so much, when, for instance, they hear anything or anything happens to you, they sob, they pray. They pray that it's not the case. And when you're winning, they are even happier. Those who don't like you, you go explain tire. That's why I hardly come out to explain. But for the purposes of some discussions and all of that, this is it.
This is Hitz.